So here we have the Virtua fighting stick for Sega Saturn. The box, as the other Sega Saturn boxes, have Sega Saturn all around the sides. In the front, it's the Sega Saturn logo with the item, the Virtua stick. In the back, you get a little bit more information. This Virtua stick was created for Virtua Fighter, and also for you people in 1995. It's Virtua Fighter 2 is available in winter 1995, so people in the past, it's coming to you soon. It seems like everything then was called Virtual. I guess it was shortening of Virtual, but either way, this stick is actually, it's a must-have for Virtua Fighter and Virtua Fighter 2. It's an arcade-style joystick, comes compatible with rapid-fire switches and 8-button action, and 8 action buttons, and compatible with the Sega Saturn games as well. So that's good. And it was made in 1995, so yes, it's fairly old at this point, but still very usable. It's about, one thing I would say, it's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. It's about a foot long, which is pretty big, and also 6.5 inches wide, which is pretty big as well. So that's like almost the size of a console, the Sega Saturn console. So that's pretty impressive. I would say that's something just be aware of. The knob itself, when your hands aren't that really big, but it's pretty big, so I like that, kind of arcade style. Can unscrew it, it's fairly easy, and you can't replace it, it should be fairly standard, so, but I'm not going to replace it. I like my items fairly stocked, so I don't plan to replace it, but just know you can. It's fairly easy to do. So this also fighting stick offers rapid fire individually for each button. Also rapid fire for all of them. As you can see, there's a button right there. There's a start button. The only concave buttons are A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. Not the LNR. But using fighting sticks, LNR not really used that much that I can remember. But overall, I mean, I like the texture. There's little indentations, if you can see, I'm kind of pulling them out where your wrists are supposed to lie. So it's supposed to put your wrist for the stick and for the buttons. It is light. That's kind of one thing I will let everybody know. My rubber soles are a little bit compromised, so they don't help that much. But when you're doing a fighting stick, you're kind of trying not to move it too much. Kind of just keeping it in place. But, it looks like you can place your two hands, so that's supposed to hold it down. But, not always the best when you're just hitting those buttons or making fast movements. So just keeping that in mind, it's not heavy. But overall, it feels ergonomic. So it feels, that might be a little bit ahead of its time. But overall, I like the matting, it looks great. You can't go wrong with that. So I really did enjoy this. It's really impressive what they did back then for 1995. But overall, it looks like it can take a beating. And, it'll still be good. It looks like you can just wipe it off. And you should have no problems with it. But for me, I guess if I give it a rating right now, I would just say 8 out of 10, just because it's light, it's a little bit big, but that's basically all the negatives I can see at this stage. It doesn't feel, the buttons aren't wrong, man, it should be clean. It probably push a little bit up a 9, but just because of your fighting stick, you're a little bit but overall, I am happy with this. I would recommend it. They're still fairly cheap to get today. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this item for anybody who's looking to get a Sega Saturn fighting stick. So as always, I would say like, subscribe, ring that bell, and always thank you for watching my videos. I'll see you later. Take care.